Alrighty, let's talk, guys. Welcome back again. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Like I always say, I'm on social media probably more than you guys because you guys have actual lives. You're doing productive stuff and you're enjoying it. Well, for some reason, I continue to punish myself. Um, really quick, have you guys ever heard of slang changes all the time? And I'm trying to keep up for some reason. Again, not really doing my best case. Have you guys ever heard of the ick?
Oh, like what's a guy's ick or what's a girl's ick, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I hope guys aren't using it. It seems like to be more of a girl thing. Maybe I guess
Yeah,
I hate it, by the way, the whole phrase. But you guys,
so do
I just hate the state. This gives me the ick.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just old. I just hate new things. But you guys understand what that concept is? The ick, basically, like it repulses me. Basically,
Yeah.
you guys familiar with that? Okay.
So how would you use it in a sentence?
Let's say when someone cats give me the ick. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually a good example. So David gives me the ick.
Oh.
Right.
See, stupid. Just stupid. No, right. So that's exactly right. That's how they would use it. So, I've seen a lot of videos where basically girls, it's like a kind of a new trendy thing where girls will show some guy doing something, even the guy they're with doing something that gives them the ick. A lot of this stuff is like just ridiculous stuff. Dude spending time with his daughter, like riding a bike together, that gives him the ick. One girl said, a dude using his blinker when driving gives her the ick. And it's like, wow,
BMW drivers.
Right? He can't drive safe. So that's most of the things I see. Oh, I hear somebody else want to go on a podcast. This new one though actually took me for a loop because I'm just like, like it's twofold. One, the actual ick, and then the response to said ick. Okay, so let me show you what video I'm talking about first.
The baby has the ick of hearing your voice.
Right?
Baby hates you already, man.
Yeah. All right. Don't mind this drawing on the side. That's from a different creator. But so this is his name is Homath on TikTok, HOEMATH. He basically explains kind of interrelationship things between guys and girls in drawings. So this is just him stitching a video, basically. So this is what I'm talking about, though. This is the ick that was unlocked for this girl.
Oh yeah, I get the point.
He's texting on his phone.
He's not.
She's pumping gas.
Yeah, he's not pumping her gas for her because she's wild and out here because she's not getting her gas pumped for her. That's what I'm taking from it.
That's the ick. Without even her saying anything, it seems like her pumping gas and him not offering to pump it, or doing it, basically allowing her to do it, is the ick. And this is where, and again, maybe we're going to differ. I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I had to take myself aback and go, maybe I'm just old fashioned, but I have the same thought. If I'm at the gas station with my girl, I'm going to pump, unless I'm doing something important on my phone, or something like on a phone call or something. I mean, a phone call, I can still do it. Unless I'm actually like texting somebody back that I need to text like at that very second, something like that, I'd be pumping gas type of thing.
Right.
See what I'm saying? You guys, first, let's see. Is that is that a consensus with us or what?
I just think this, I feel like the ick thing, like trying to put it out on the internet like that and calling people out for like pretty minor stuff like that, that is so stupid to me, man. Like, come on, does she not have hands? Like, what? You probably want equality in all other aspects of life, but now like your man's not doing something for you and it's the ick. Like, nah, you got hands, go out there and use them. Like, dang, man. I don't know, because I mean, I get it. Like, I will usually pump the gas when I'm at the gas station with my girl too. David, same way. Like, I'm the same way as you, but I don't know. Like, calling this dude out, putting him on the internet like this, putting him on blast, is like that's absolutely ridiculous for something so minor. Like, she has the ability to pump gas. What's she gonna do? She run out of gas, but she ain't got no man, so she just doesn't go anywhere. Because that's icky. I don't know. I ain't touching it. Like, nah,
But
man.
that's the whole thing. The whole
Hmm.
ick is like stupid things that annoy
It's
people, so
so
they refuse to date people that do them.
yeah, it's so silly. Like, I
Thank you for
I
explaining
agree.
that
It's
for
like
me.
yeah, every one of them that I see is so dumb like that. It's just like,
Yeah.
man, what are these people doing? It'll be
Right.
like,
Yeah.
the TV's too loud, but he didn't offer to turn the volume down for me. Like, what? What? Grab the
I've
remote, turn the
I've
volume down.
seen worse things than that. Like, oh, that guy's wearing sandals. That's
Oh
the ick
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
The classic Mandels.
Oh yeah. Like, nah, I
Right.
don't take dudes to let the dogs out like that. That ain't me.
Right. And pretty much all of them I've seen have been absolutely ridiculous and kind of just like
Mhm.
just random stuff. Like again, you wouldn't wear date a dude because he's wearing sandals. That's a little weird to me. However, don't get me wrong. I do take your point into account, Zach. Partner shaming as they do. Like, this is kind of what we considered. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's whack. He's not
yeah.
even aware of what you're doing, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just making him look like the fool, basically, and
Mhm.
for clout, essentially. Um, but the actual act itself, I feel like is lost on young men. I feel like doing things, and not necessarily their fault, because you have to be taught these things, right, to know them. But it's just a sign of our times to come, basically. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys is the comments to this video. I actually commented. Here I am right here. Uncle 661. I say maybe I'm just old now, but the guy should pump the gas. I lead and my lady follows. What that means is kind of like um, certain situations where you want to be out ahead as the man in a relationship, typically speaking, to kind of protect your girl. Not that she necessarily needs protection all the time, but it's to allow her to be, to avoid any kind of danger, to get necessarily dirty. Especially in my girl's case, she is like a germaphobe. Anytime you touch the
Mhm.
gas pump, anytime she go outside, and like go to the store or anything, she get a car, hand sanitizer immediately.
Yeah.
So it's like to help her avoid that type of situation, type of thing. Like no, I'll do that. Like any kind of manual labor thing, and it's not because you think they can't do it. It's mainly because you just want to protect them from having to do these types of dirty manly or dirty things. You know what I'm saying? Does that make
Yeah,
like
it's an extension of kindness for sure because you understand that like you would rather put yourself in that position than put them in it.
right? Um,
Hmm.
so so that's what I said. There's some couple of comments here. Why? It's her driving her car. Which is
Right.
factual true, and it is her driving her car. Um, However, there's certain things you would do for the other person just because you like them, maybe even love them, type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if a girl really likes you, she does some really nice things for you without you even having to tell her or having to think
Hmm.
about, type of thing. And I think at some point, as even myself, even as forgetful minded as I am, at some point, I think we need to reciprocate. I think it needs to be reciprocated. Um, and there's another point to this, that is the culture now. The culture now is women are cults, uh, just as capable as men, and don't even 50-50. So to your other point, this type of woman, she probably would be she's the type to be one of those that say like, no, I can pump my own gas. Like this is sexist for you to try to pump my gas, but at the same
Hmm.
time, this gives you the ick that he doesn't like offer or something like that. Um, it's like we find ourselves in a weird situation here where um, people are not being honest about what they want. Um, but then saying the exact opposite. So where does that leave young men? Where do you think that leaves young men? I would say confused. But any other thoughts on that? Another comment is nope, because Simpson gentlemen should die.
What? Oh
Yeah.
my
Wow.
gosh.
That's a hot take, man. That's boiling hot.
Yeah.
I
That's got
feel
a lot
like
of
that's
heat.
probably somebody that is really into Andrew Tate.
You're not lying.
Damn.
Yeah, they I guess they down bad now since the freshman fit got demonetized. But
No.
I even was like, that's wild, bro. I just want them to be better. Like, I don't hate simps. I don't hate anybody undiscriminately, like for actions that I feel sorry for them. I think I feel sorry for anybody who's doing something and like that and not getting success from it because you don't get any success from simping. And on a side note, let's just clear this up really quick. It's not actually simping for your girl. That's not simping. That's because simping is when you're giving some time or money, attention to someone undeserving. Your girl should be deserving of your attention, of your time, and everything, of your effort. So that's not. That's called cupcaking, and that's allowed. You're allowed to
I'm gonna say
cupcake.
that's chivalry right there. That's
Right,
old school chivalry.
Right.
Right.
No, when what I'm saying, somebody like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta take my girl. My girl gonna go out. Oh, I thought he was going out today. No, I'm gonna stay in the house with my girl, something like that. Or I'm gonna do this for my girl, type of thing. Like, oh man, you like they'll do a joke about you. You know, what I'm saying, oh, you simping or whatever. But it's more so just cupcake. You being nice and sweet for your girl because you like her, you care about her.
Yeah.
I mean, that's different. Anybody got any different than that? I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, Simpson gentlemen must die. It's like he's lumping them in the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are not the same at all. I mean, I think it's nice for guys to pump the gas and everything. Only one person I've ever dated has done that for me, though.
Man.
So
You gotta
I
step
do.
up the quality of the men, man.
I do
You
think
gotta-
it's a lost art. Like chivalry is a lost art. Like guys don't open doors for people no more or nothing.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing. I'll do that kind of stuff, but as far as that pumping gas thing, I'm sorry. I'm more on the like maybe in the beginning, sure, but if she's driving, usually she'll pump her own gas, and it's one of those. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I was gonna say, like, give me some equality.
Usually, it's like one of those where she'll pump gas. I'll go inside, grab drinks and whatnot for the trip. One of those things. It's just level of getting comfortable with your partner. That's how
I
see
will
it.
say the way I see it is it's kind of a safety thing because if somebody's gonna come run up on you guys while you're getting gas, it's more safe if the guy is the one getting the gas. It's like a protective thing.
Yeah, get your big ass up, pump the gas. Good big old buff dude getting the drinks and stuff. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm the one driving, but
what do you say?
I said, I'm the one driving anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely same. But I feel like you could go pump the gas. Safety, I get it. That's fine. Pump the gas, whatever. Have the keys ready to lock the car in case you need to. But also equality. Let me be a passenger princess. Come on, boo. You drive. Let me get my Starbucks. Let me get my seat heater on, AC on, all that.
You have to have a good one to get away with that. Yeah, no, that gives them the ick too. Oh, they call you call you sassy. They call dudes sassy now. They try to do things they think like are even things like blocking somebody on social media. They'll say that's you being sassy.
Damn, I got an attitude. You don't want to see my block list.
I've never heard this sassy business.
Because you're not in the trenches like I am. It's cool. You should be happy.
No, you're out there in World War I right now. You deep in the trenches.
This place is crazy. They want gentlemen to die. Why? What is the point of that? You don't again, being indiscriminately nice to everybody. Okay, fair enough. You should be cautious of people. Women are inherently just should be kind of cautious of men they don't know. Men should be cautious of women they don't know. No matter how good they look, bro. But gentlemen, like that's to me being a simp is bad, but a gentleman is being a good dude type of thing. And speaking of that, LL Cool J had a very interesting quote recently. He said, I want people to know I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good guy. He said,
Hmm.
nice guys are kind of just nice in all aspects of life, trying to appease everybody type of thing. Whereas a good guy, he does what's right. He's capable of doing some stuff wrong, but he understands what the situation is, and he moves accordingly. I was like, man, that's clever, clever, LL Cool J.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's just it's really puzzling nowadays that we're here. Now, what brought us here is a combination of some things. Women wanting to be free and feeling like this is holding them back. Okay. Um, Coupled with that, I feel like with the unwed child rate going up, a lot of kids being born out of wedlock. I don't think these young men today, most of them are being raised by men. And it's
Mm.
hard to be something when you've never seen the proper way to do it. No one's there to teach you, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to be just God gifted in that case just to come out a great man. A good guy, basically, right?
Mhm.
This video is actually taken from another content. I think I said his name, Poe Man, which basically his whole content is explaining these things. Um, and there's not too many spaces where this information kind of gets explained in a non-toxic way. I know Amanda mentioned Andrew Tate, and there's a good amount of his content is just in a toxic way, kind of warps the mind into being like a high value man type of thing. And things like these kind of gets pushed to the wayside. These aren't the things that actually get shared the most type of thing. Which is kind of sad. It makes you wonder, like, what other type of things are not being taught to our young men, what they aren't learning. And, what's funny about this? So some dudes won't want to do this, right? But at the same time, they'll want the girl that they like to kind of be with them. I listen to them too. A lot of women online. Guys are lazy. Uh, they don't put forth the effort. They feel like they're not being met at the same wavelength. Like the women are putting in all this effort, but the guys are not. I'm gonna be real with you. I am half one of these dudes that don't necessarily meet her where I need to meet her. You know where I make it up at? This little stuff right here. When I
Mhm.
get off the court today, I'm taking her car to the gas station. I'm gonna fill it up for her. She ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There's some things that I do specifically to take out of her plate, so she don't have to worry about it. Now, is it exactly equal? Probably not. But it's at least something to show that you care. A lot of times women will say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Amanda. Uh, it's a lot more about the effort, the attention to detail, like the thought. You know, me getting gas for my girl in this case is to her I have to avoid having to go get gas for herself, which she doesn't want to do, and it's nighttime right now, so I don't want her to do that anyways. It's crazy people out there. That kind of level of thought is what a girl is looking for.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I've had to get gas at night by myself before, and I
Mm.
had somebody follow me home. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
that's that's what I'm talking about with safety and stuff. And it wasn't just that they followed me home once. It seemed like they like staked out that gas station and waited for me to come back because I saw them there again. Yeah. And they
Yeah.
tried to prevent me from getting into my car. People are crazy, okay?
I
Yeah.
know.
So
I've seen
Yeah.
multiple videos of girls actually going to gas stations by themselves. It's like late at night, and dudes like preferably jumping on them, like pounding them type of thing. It's like, man, you look at this, look bad, bro. Calm down. Like, it's not that serious. Oh,
yeah.
there's more of them. I promise you.
Yeah.
um, so, so yeah, that's a little cheat sheet for you guys. If you do have a girl that you're interested in, that you're with, let's say that um, you want to be with long term, you need to try to pick up these little things. You want her to do stuff for you. You want her to. I want my girl to cook. I want my girl, to clean for not my stuff, but she does really good at cleaning and organizing stuff like that. You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Yeah,
I
David,
don't
do the
think
laundry,
I did do the
fold the
laundry.
clothes.
Okay, hold on. That's too much. No.
Well, I
So
think if you're expecting that, at least do basic things. Like, I have issues with people if the trash can is right there and then you just leave something on the counter instead of throwing it in the trash.
Yeah,
Like,
Same.
why?
Oh my god.
mm,
I know. I was gonna say, talk that talk, girl. Talk that talk.
So, like, I mean, that's fine. You want your girlfriend to cook and clean and stuff, but you got to be doing the basics. If the trash is right there, throw away your trash.
Yeah,
good.
Or if the laundry basket is right there, don't throw your clothes on the ground. Put them in the basket.
yeah, yeah. Nobody wants that kind of unbalanced effort. That's when like things just start to crumble over time because you're putting too much stress on one side or the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And just going through his comments further, another guy said, I understand that it is a gentlemanly thing to do, but it also comes from a time when men thought women fragile and incapable. Um, I don't think it was ever that. You know where I think it came from? When I actually look at it and just kind of pay attention to stuff. They say you treat your girl like royalty, you know what I'm saying? And you treat your man like the king type of thing. All this king and queen talk, that makes it sound like, I mean, it comes from royalty. Whereas royalty be the royal family, England, I've never seen the queen, open a door for herself type of thing, or, pick something up or things like that. It's like,
Don't they usually have
something like
servants that do
this.
that?
Yep.
They do. They do. And he never cooks for himself, type of thing. It's that mindset. You guys in a relationship should be serving each other. No one really wants to hear that, serving
Yeah,
each other. And it's like it is kind of servitude, things like that. You know, things like getting the gas for her, taking out the trash. I don't think my girlfriend's ever, maybe like once.
yeah,
When I wasn't here, she's taking out the trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want her, she don't want to touch trash. I don't want her to have to touch trash. Something in the backyard with the dogs, she'll definitely get out there and help. Like today, she was helping. Stupid dogs got out again, had to fill another hole. So she was
yeah.
definitely out there helping, but most of the work was done by me. She was helping. Great. Um, it's not that she can't do it. I don't think because to me, I don't think it's ever been a situation where it's like she can't do this. It's just why would you want your girl doing this type of thing? And most girls, and I don't even care if they say they don't. Most girls want a guy who thinks like that.
Yeah.
But let me get that. Let me get that, and just take charge. Not, do you want me to get that? Let me get that.
Right.
I'm gonna get that for you. That's just again, this is coming from a guy who's been there, who was thinking like that, and then eventually it was kind of just like, oh, like I've seen it in action or done it. Like, okay, when I just assert that I'm going to do this, okay, I'll let him do it. I'll let him take charge. I'll let him, run the show.
Mhm.
Okay, like lead. That's kind of what I said at first. My lead and my lady follows. Basically. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna tell your girl, Rick, you need to pump her gas, bro. Try.
Start folding the laundry.
No, that's all right. It's hard work. Back breaking labor.
Well, I think, okay, so as far as David and folding laundry, do you do the laundry?
Yeah, that was the easy part.
Okay.
You just put this shit in the
Well,
wash machine. You
if
put it in
you
the
do the
dryer.
laundry, then it's understandable for her to fold the laundry. Because both you guys are doing your part.
Right. And it's not like I'll give her, she folds it most of the time. Yes, definitely. Sometimes I'll
Make
fold
the
it.
bed.
Okay, every day. That's me. No. She don't make the bed. She even appeals to. I even said this. She'll be like, "Oh no, I like it. I like when you made the bed. You make it good." Trifling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll get there. Make the bed.
Our longtime listeners remember that one.
Make the bed. If you do something well and she notices you do it well, just do that thing, bro. It's like do these simple things. Some of this stuff is like she still gets mad if I get something in the kitchen or something like that, and this happens. I don't know why. But certain things, okay, I got to make it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I take the trash out. I put to this morning without even her telling me. I put toilet paper on the toilet roll just cause. Like I walked to the cabinet, got some toilet paper, put it up
That's
in there.
because you used it all up and you still needed to use some.
No.
Every time I call you, it's the toilet.
No. Trust me, I could have made it stretch.
Nah. Every time I call you, you're on the toilet, so I feel like that's more of the.
I got problems, man.
It's
It's my IBS acting up. But man, I was just like, what, like, you know what's, so this is where we are now, right? Where not pumping gas for your girl gives you the ick, and some guys, these new age guys like Rick, I don't think it's cool just to let your girl do it. Where will we be in 10 to 20 years? Will it be completely flipped? Will guys be the passenger princess 100% of the time, and you know, girls are doing all the manual labor type of thing? Like I'm sure like they probably said that type of thing, but I can't believe that's what they actually want. I can't believe that's what anybody actually wants.
No, that's definitely. I don't think that's what they want either. But they want that respect. That like,
Ah.
you know, we could do it if we had to, and like guys, they want guys to recognize like, yeah, you could do it. Like you're capable for sure. It's like, but you know, they don't necessarily want to always have to do it, and like, you know, nor should they, especially if like that's your partner. You gotta take care of your half, and you gotta do things to make your partner happy, and like just because they're capable of doing the same thing doesn't always mean that they have to go do it. Like that's that kindness that you extend. You do it yourself.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Because you care about them. I mean, that's pretty much it. It can't all be about us as much as we might make it about us.
Mhm.
Yeah. So as much as I know she can make the bed, even though she does it terribly, I look at it so just let me do it. Just I'll take
Yeah.
care of it.
Man, maybe your
So,
standards for the bed are a little too high. I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, just
it's not even
throw the
that.
pillows down. If it's got a sheet on the bed, throw the pillows down. Can I
No,
get
I
it under
hate.
the blanket? Okay. All right.
She
If
got
I'm
that.
under the blanket, we're snoozing. I'm good.
No, she got that extra sheet on the bed. You know, that's supposed to protect
Oh, the little
the
top
comforter.
sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, I never grew up with that, bro. I grew up in the hood. Like, what is this?
Sure.
That's what annoys me every time I
Yeah,
put it in neat and fold it over.
I
And,
know.
oh my god, I'm just trying to play my game. So you be trying to make me so I run it back.
So she has the extra sheet, but you're the one that makes the bed better, even though you never had that.
Man,
Right, right.
man,
Yeah,
YouTube
make that
must
make
be
sense.
crazy. I don't know how you learned it.
Make that make
YouTube must
sense,
be
bro.
crazy.
I never had that kind of sheet in my life until I got with her, and I was like, "What the heck, man? Let me do this." You know, Jesus. It's like then it keep coming off. I got to keep saying, "I don't know, man. I don't want to get to that." But the point of it is, I take care of that just because that's something I know I can do that. Let me do that, and it's nice when she because she usually go work before me. When she goes and I'll make the bed before I leave in some cases, and then she'll come home to a made bed. She likes to lay in the bed and go through TikTok videos, whatever case may be. It's just a nice little gesture for all the things she does for me, and that's not even like really that big. Like I'm not really like really mad over making the bed all the time, but it's just something small like that. Like she really don't want to do can go a long way. Make it easier. That's why, and then it's like I'm trying to I've been trying to play middle ground, right? I'm looking at this video, I'm commenting, and it's like some things. It's like now, while a lot of women over exaggerate, if you do got a guy who literally does nothing, it's like it's almost harder to do nothing than like just take out the trash or something like that. At least make it like all he does is take out the trash and fold the bed. All right, dang, okay, I got some work to do. Like let's work through this. Like I do nothing. Not like you can't do nothing. Like if I pump her gas, great. Hey, you ain't never had to put gas in your car since you've been like. At least we gotta have some kind of foundation here, fellas. We gotta have something.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say I've dated somebody before that they thought their contribution was they paid for everything. Yes, paying for everything is nice, but I would like for somebody to open my door for me.
Yeah.
I would like for somebody to take out my trash, especially this person actually said they would take out my trash because I had a messed up back and the trash was
Oh damn.
heavy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they told me they would take out my trash, and never, not once, did they take out the trash unless I asked them to. And that was
Hey.
one time because they got really upset that I asked them to. So I just said, all right, never again. But this is something you told me you were going to do. But yeah, that person
Dang.
thought their contribution was paying for everything. They didn't need to do nothing else for me.
You know,
Nah.
I've heard that before. I didn't necessarily want to believe it's true, but
It is.
it's shocking to hear somebody's out there. And okay, like I thought you were gonna say something like like household chores or something like that. Like I don't know, like wash dishes or something like that. I mean, even that to me, I've definitely done that before. But I can see it's one thing to assume that, and I'm like, okay, listen, like I'm gonna pay all the bills, and then you're gonna pay all. Even in like my situation right now, if I paid all the bills here, I still would take out the trash because I don't want her doing it. I still would pump her gas because I don't want her doing it. There's something that just outside she want to do. I don't want to make her do it, and she can rest easy knowing I'm doing these little things. If she asks me to do something, I'm gonna wait like 3 hours. I'm gonna eventually get to it. I'm gonna eventually get to it. Or certain things I jump up and run and go do, and she's like, "Oh wow, that was sexy." Like, okay, that's unfortunate. I'm glad you're out of that situation, but
Mhm.
but okay. So guys, what do you think? These little chivalrous acts, is that the ick? Is that something we should drop as a whole? Or is this girl just tripping? Let us know in the comment section below. For David, Rick, Zach, and Amanda, this has been We Tech Those. Thank you for joining us. Peace.
Later.
Yeah, I forgot you.